I'm Angie,
I love you.
a journalist and environmental activist who is passionate about the whole foods, plant-based lifestyle, family, and living a spiritual existence on planet Earth. Based in Southeast Asia,
Cheers!
I'm bringing you closer to experts and pioneers to bridge food with sustainability and a deeper connection to consciousness. Join me on Feed Earth Spirit. Flowers are extraordinary creations of Mother Nature. Not only are they beautiful to behold, their essences can heal on so many levels. Katie Hess is the founder of LOTUSWEI. She makes flower elixirs that reconnect people to their greatest expression of themselves. I speak with Katie to find out about the incredible power of flowers and how consuming their essences can change our lives.
People have been doing this for thousands of years, like literally in so many cultures all over the world. Aborigines would suck the nectar off of bush lily flowers, and yogis and yoginis would go into caves and do these long fasting retreats, and they would survive on this substance that was like the concentrated life force of flowers. It wasn't until the 1930s, a doctor in the UK came up with this very simple method called solar infusion, which is essentially like taking the chi or the life force of the flower and storing it in water. Alcohol preserves it and keeps it intact. And we know from water research, water is like a CD. It's like the magnetic tape on a cassette. Like every water cluster has 440,000 information panels. So water is very important and it holds information. And so when it's structured and it contains all of these like good vibes from the flowers, when you put it in or on your body, it starts to shift the structure of the water in your body. There's 40,000 different flowering species of plants on the planet, and they each affect your state of mind differently. They each have this like superpower, right? So that's like 40,000 superpower potions that we like haven't even begun to tap into yet. It felt to me like you could work with these remedies for the rest of your life and never hit the end, you know? Like you could never say like, well, I'm perfect now. You know, it's like there's always somewhere next that we can grow into or open up or expand into.
You say on your website that taking flower elixirs dissolves self-limiting patterns and accelerates personal growth. So how does this work?
Well, I can tell you from my experience working with clients that the normal amount of personal growth I would see a human being go through in 6 months would be squished down into 1 or 2 months. It is shocking to watch someone come into your office and then you just say, tell me about your life. What are your challenges? What's happening? And they list off like a laundry list, 15 different things that are making them crazy and feeling hopeless. Okay, so then you make some flower remedies and they walk away. They come back 1 month later. You see them walk in your office, their face looks different, their body language looks different. And you're like, okay, so you look at the old notes from 1 month ago and say, well, how's this? And how's this? And how's this thing you mentioned? And how's this? And they're like, you know what? I just decided I can't control any of that. So I just let it go. In our DNA, in every single cell in our body, we carry like cellular information, right? We carry in every one of the cells of our body information about how we grew up, what diseases did we have as a kid, what experiences did we have, what were our joys, what were our challenges, all of those things. And if you believe in reincarnation, it could be even further back, right?
Yeah.
So all of these things contribute to like the different kinds of thoughts we have. We have 30 to 40,000 different thoughts every day. Some of them are our own. Some of them belong to our mom and dad. Some of them belong to our great-grandparents. Some of them belong to our culture. So if you have a cell phone, right? Your cell phone, how does the cell phone work? It's absolutely freaking insane, right?
I know.
Well, flowers have invisible waves coming off of them that make you feel good. They're like, you're crazy. And then I say, well, then how does this work? Your sound has invisible waves, right?
Yep.
And your language, your music, your videos, your everything is traveling on this invisible wave. We know this technology works. We don't really understand it. We know it works. If the Earth is 4.8 billion years old, are we that proud? Are we so proud that we think that only humans have created this technology in the last 50, 100 years, and that Mother Earth has not had this technology all along in the biological and botanical realms for billions of years already? And I mean, some people might be saying like, oh my God, what are you talking about? You're batty. But if you look at medical research coming out of like Tokyo's medical school, there's a practice called Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. And they show that if you spend one day forest bathing, which is essentially just being in the energy of the trees and plants and flowers, your cortisol goes down, your adrenaline goes down, your blood pressure goes down, your white blood cells goes up, meaning your immune system is boosted and your stress goes down. So if you spend one day forest bathing, those health benefits last for a week. And if you spend a weekend forest bathing, those health benefits last for a whole month.
Wow.
So there's this exponential quality of Mother Nature that we don't really understand. We just know it's there. And the flower essence is kind of in the same way. You can dilute it so that when you end up with the final dilution, there's no more plant parts. So if you have allergies, you don't have to worry. If it's a poisonous plant, you don't have to worry. There's no actual plant parts in there anymore. It's like they shine light into blind spots of areas we didn't see before, and then we can make pivots or changes very quickly. And when our internal world is full of harmony and peace and stillness and love and joy, then the world that is reflected back to us from the outside is different. So I would say after about 4 months, then people really start to notice big changes in the external world, like they get a different job or a different relationship or something in the external world really shifts around because it's a reflection of what's on the inside.
Okay, Katie, my last question. What's your dream for the world?
It's such a beautiful question. My dream is that enough people would be using the flower remedies and the healing qualities of Mother Nature to be able to tap into their own greatness and feel this incredible sense of empowerment and fearlessness and courage and expression and freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from shame or worry or anger, and be able to experience the vastness of themselves and the beauty of who they are, and to see the incredible beauty in others, and to feel this sense of like, wow, we live in this tremendous paradise. And it's in every moment supporting our every move, to being able to liberate the potential of other people who even are not taking flower remedies, and creating this ripple effect of happiness.